Yeah, what's good? This your boy Rocdastar. We here, we hood. All the time. You feeling where I'm coming from? Excuse the face and all. I ain't shaved. I did, but it's growing back. But I just wanna touch in real quick with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanna let all my fans know that 2024 is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some things, and I've been trying, and and first, before I really get into what I want to say first, man, with all respect, dude, because it's true. You feel me? Even though I'm struggling with domestic violence and I have a lot of friendship issues and a lot of relationship issues with my exes and baby mothers and fake friends and fake family and all that and two-faced people and all that, I still want to give a shout out to New York State for helping and supporting me and helping me out with my living situations and helping me out with my financial situations and everybody that has showed me love. You feeling where I'm coming from? Everybody that understand me and everybody that respect. So I want to give a big shout out to New York State. Yes, I'm born and raised in New York State. No, I'm not Jamaican and I'm not Haitian or I'm not African. I'm not British or whatever have you, but I do have family in those countries and whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? I got family all over the world. We're human. So you can take it how you want to take it. But you see my face, whoever I look like to you, that's what it is. I'm not going to get into it. We're not going to have a great discussion about it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I want to touch on something right now. But I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say earlier. But what I'm going to say is this. I'm going to get into something right now. I want to talk about music. You feeling me? One thing I want the world to understand about me as an artist, and this goes for even artists that I work with, even goes for my band members, my former band members. I want to say something, and I'm gonna use the album that I released on Bentley Records as an example. You see, that album was recorded over a course of 20 years. The oldest song on that album is Walking the Walk. That song was recorded in 99 or something like that. It was either recorded in 1999 or 1998. One or the other. You feeling where I'm coming from? Now, but even though that song was recorded in 1999 or 1998, the lyrics, I wrote them lyrics back in like 1997, 1996. So the lyrics is older than this recording. Yeah. You gotta understand something. Now, when it comes to production, all the beats that I made on that album, some of them beats, all of the beats that I made on that album, except for Walking the Walk. Walking the Walk was produced in 1999 or 1998 or something like that. The beat was done the same day that I recorded. So when I went to the studio to record the lyrics that I wrote, because I'm always writing lyrics as I think, as I'm living and I'm out and about, wherever I'm at or whatever I'm doing, if I have a rhyme that came to my mind, I'm going to figure out a way to jot it down. And if I can't jot it down, so much shit done went down the drain that I couldn't write down because it came to my mind, but I couldn't write it down, so I forgot about it. But for the most part, whatever I did get a chance to write down is written and I still got it. You feeling where I'm coming from? And I'm still recording. But my whole thing is this. I'm not the type of artist wherein as my mission and my goal is to prove that I'm better than a certain artist that I think is whack. Or I'm better than artists that I work with. Or that I'm better than my band members, my former band members, niggas that I claim that's down with me, that's supposed to be riding with the movement. You feel me? My mission and my goal is fun. I'm just saying, I express my feelings and I express my opinion and my music, but for the most part, it's basically about fun. I know how people think, and I know I mimic my mother, I mimic my sister, I mimic all my sisters, I mimic certain people that I know that don't rhyme, and I'll talk their way or whatever have you. But for the most part, it's just about this fly shit. It's about money. It's about the life. You feel where I'm coming from? And when I say it's about the life, I'm not talking about mansions and Bentleys and diamonds and models and rich women, and I'm not talking about mob. I'm not talking about gang. I'm not talking about gang life and all that either. I'm talking about a kid that was raised in the projects, and that's all he know. A kid that was raised in the projects who was influenced to sell drugs. A teenager who grew up watching and looking at and admiring fancy cars and always being asked if he had crack to sell. This album is about inspiration and influence. Influence. What made me sell drugs? Because I was pressured, not peer pressure, but I was pressured by the streets of Harlem. Crackheads would come up to me and ask me if I had crack. They ready to buy, but I don't have crack. I dressed like a drug dealer. I stayed fly, but I was no drug dealer. They always thought I was a drug dealer. Until one day, I actually decided to actually jump into the game to sell drugs. But it didn't last long. That's what happened. So, for all the cops in Harlem and in New York City that know me and like to suck on my dick like a pacifier, now you know the truth. It didn't last long. And when I say long, I mean it didn't even last a whole entire year. I didn't get a chance to make all of the type of money that niggas be talking about. And I'm not that type of nigga where I'm gonna sugarcoat and lie in front like I'm sold kilos of cocaine and heroin and crack and dope and all that, whatever you want to call it. No, that's not how it went down. I found a connect and buy grams, and at one point I was selling drugs for myself. I wasn't even hustling for niggas. And then at one point I was hustling for niggas. And I ain't give a fuck what came out of the ordeal. It was just something to do. And I had a job. And I was on probation. Was I lucky? Yes, because I almost got caught in Jefferson Projects. I almost got caught. But yo, back to the music. Listen, I love hip hop. My mother hate hip hop. She didn't want me to do it. But I'm gonna keep going because I understand entertainment is entertainment. And all my fans, I would never want to disappoint y'all. Some days I do wake up and I be like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't gonna record no more. I'm not doing nothing. I'll just be a couch potato like my father and my mother and just chill, man. And just let them talk shit and let them laugh or whatever it is that they feel they need to do. But the one special song on that album in regards to war, in regards to my situation right now as we speak, because I'm a psychic, I foretell. The song called Niggas Is Scared. Because right now everybody is being questioned about their credibility as a gangster, as a street nigga, as a monster, as a cop, as a law enforcer. Whatever you are, right now we are in the era, in the time of epidemics of being questioned. And revelations is here. Whether niggas choose to adhere to it or not, that's what it is. But what I'm gonna say is this. Nothing is for nothing, my nigga. You don't become a gangster because you wanna become a gangster. You are born as a gangster, depending on where you from. If you're raised around cops and majority of your family, or you come from a neighborhood that's dominated by cops, you're gonna become a cop. If you're in a neighborhood that's dominated by gangsters and niggas like to smoke weed and they sell drugs and all that, and it's dominated and drug infested, you might become a drug dealer. But whoever you like to hang around, I like to play basketball. But I can't never become a basketball player because of my health. So that I must scratch off the list. I could forget about becoming a basketball player. So the only other interest I had was hip hop. It's all I got. It's all I have. I don't have any family. I don't have any sex partners. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I got kids, but I can't be a father to them. I can't be around them. I never abused them, but I can't be around them because actually they might not even be my kids. So this video, I'll leave this video for all my fans to know my situation. So when you hear niggas is scared, this is what it is, and this is what I'm talking about, because this is what was predicted over 20 years ago. And here we are now, the same situation is going on where my card is being pulled, where niggas is trying to question my credibility as a gangster because they think I never saw a bar in a cell when I have so many arrest records on my rap sheet that they don't know about. That is unbelievable. Even niggas in my hood don't even know that. Some niggas know that, but not all. But anyway, peace. One, Rocdastar. This great discussion we had. One.